Hey everyone, DocStorm here again. So today I want to show you how to face mirror decks. So you guys all know that I prefer using the Hog Rider. So here I'm going to show you my opponent that's also playing a Hog Rider. But instead he is using the Hog and Bomb Tower versus I'm using the Hog and Cannon. I've noticed after the new update a lot of people are switching out of the Cannon, but I'm still sticking with the Cannon. I like the low elixir cost buildings. So why don't we go and check out the deck first that I use. So this is the deck that I'm currently running post update. I still do like the free spell, don't get me wrong guys, but it does give me more of an incentive to play the Fireball and the Zap since they did nerf the free spell a little bit. But again, both works, it just depends on your playstyle. Sometimes I like the Fireball because people like playing Barbarians these days and it just helps to counter it more easily. And here I'm also using a Barbarian. Sometimes what I do is I do switch to the mini P.E.K.K.A. and then instead of the skeleton I use a Goblin. But here this is the deck that I chose to use instead. I feel like it is a bit more versatile, but it is weak against the Bomb Tower and the Fireball as you'll see in the video. And also in the video guys, I want you to focus on two things. One is I'm going to teach you how to use the Hog effectively. There's one advanced technique I want to show you, it's called the Hog Jump, where you want to block your Hog Rider on the bridge so that he leaps over to skip the defensive tower. Another thing I want you to see is what I call a Zap Glitch. Now my opponent actually does that on me, but I don't know if it was intentional or not, but you guys take a look at this, okay? I'm going to replay the Hog Jump and the Zap Glitch at the end of the video as well, just to show you guys more of it so you guys can tell me if it's a glitch or not, okay? And also I'll show you the Hog Jump as well so you guys can look at it and practice it yourself. So without saying more, let's get to the video. So my opponent's deck has a lot of counters for my deck. He has a Bomb Tower to counter my Barbs and also my Hog Rider, and he also has a Lightning spell to counter my Elixir Collector. But again, you just have to be more adaptive when you play. So here I split my skeletons out because I had nothing else better to do. I actually have a very awful hand here as I didn't have my Hog Rider or an Elixir Collector, so I'm forced to go on a bit of an offense. And in this case was not a good idea because, well, first of all, I didn't know he had a Bomb Tower, but because he did, it effectively countered my Barbs and my Hog Rider. But now it's okay, we're resetting. I have my Elixir Collector. Sometimes you just have to cycle through the cards that you need, okay? And then here he revealed he has a Lightning spell, so we always have to be careful, especially at the end of the game, guys. A lot of times we get owned by spells on the last minute because we forgot our opponents have those spells. So please protect your towers as much as you can when you know your opponent has the Rocket or the Lightning or even a Fireball. So again, I don't like to go on the offensive, so I play the Musketeer a little bit further back. And then because he just uses Bomb Tower, I decided to go for a Barb push. Because he doesn't have, well, I was hoping he doesn't have a Fireball also, which he did not. So here at least my Barb got a few hits off, but the most important thing is now it clears the path for my Hog Rider because he just used his Bomb Tower. But because he went on the offensive first, I'm playing a little bit more defensive. I'd rather store some Elixir. We still have time. And again, I'm getting ready. So because he put the Zap in, ideal time to go for a counterattack. Now look at the Zap placement for my opponent here. You see how the Hog Rider did swing his hammer full weight, but the damage didn't register. Now guys, it's like a Zap Glitch. Zap is supposed to stun the Hog Rider, but for some reason it seemed like it slowed it down a little bit too. I don't know, maybe when he was going for the actual swing to actually attack the tower, the stun caught it, so it didn't count as a damage. So I don't know guys, is that a glitch? What do you guys think? You guys can leave at the comments below and let me know. And I'll show you again at the end of the video. So now let's get back to this video. So I put the Barbs down and look at my Hog Rider. You see how he leaped over the river? That's what I call the Hog Jump, and that's the advanced technique for this video, guys. Sometimes it really saves your butt because now the Hog Rider doesn't actually get attracted by the building in the middle. It instead jumps over that little edge just a little bit so that it can skip the defensive building. Mind you, his Bomb Tower is a little bit more on the other side, but it still works. So there was the Hog Jump again. Sometimes you just need that little extra help to win games, just like in here. So it's definitely a good strategy to learn. And another thing you'll notice at the end of that match was this. When you saw my tower, it was at 52 health. I knew it. I knew my opponent had a fireball. His tower was actually higher health than mine. But how sometimes you manage to win is all but psychology. So at the end when you're tied, so both your towers are low, you always go for the attack. Why that is smart is because it forces your opponents to defend. And sometimes they forget what's going on your side, and then you end up winning the game just like I did. And also, sometimes when they're defending, they commit too much elixir defending, and they might not have enough elixir for that last spell to catch up. So guys, at the end when you're tied like that, you always go for full attack, unless you want to do a draw and just collect your one tower for your crown chest, or whatever the reason is. But if you want to win that game, then you do force for the attack, because there's not much time left at that point. And I don't know, I'm pretty sure some of you have gone through the same thing where it was just that last hit, last spell, or whatever it is, but your opponent got the upper edge. So guys, what I'm trying to say is always go for the attack when you're tied at the end. So that way it sometimes confuses your opponent and gets them off guard. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to show you again the hog jump and the Zap Glitch, okay, just to help everyone playing the hog deck out, or even not, because sometimes you need to know these things to defend well against the hog riders deck, as it's so popular right now. So guys, I hope you like this video again, and if you like this video and you want to see more, please subscribe, helps the channel a lot. You guys are great, and clash on guys.